Hey guys, welcome on in. It is Des here and happy Friday. I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever it is you are. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy yourself. Tonight we're going to be doing something a bit different, well, not different, I guess. We've been doing it for a little while. We're going to be diving into some more Starfield tonight, which I'm really excited to do. So I'm looking forward to getting into it with you guys. It's been a little while because, well, we did get to stream last week, but we've been very sporadic in our streaming. We haven't been able to stream during the week on Tuesdays and Thursdays because work's just been hectic. but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so we're getting very close to the end of catching up on everything and getting up to speed, which is great. So it won't be long now and things will be able to calm down, and I'll be able to get back into a consistent schedule with stream, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to finish off, and then the DLC to dive into. We've got more Bravely Default that we've been playing on Thursday nights. We're still into chapter 2 of that, so we've still got a fair bit of ways to go in that storyline. But what we have been able to keep up with is Starfield on Friday nights, which is where we are now, and ESO on Saturday nights as well, which I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night as well as tonight, because tomorrow night I'm hoping that we will hit the level 50 mark on our Arcanist, which is going to be so awesome. It means that I can get endgame gear prep for him, so we can then purely focus on building up our champion points and going through the storyline and not having to worry about skills and all that sort of stuff. It should all sort of fall into place from there, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope things have been going well for you. I hope you've been looking after yourself and drinking plenty of water and fluids. And getting a good night's sleep as well. Sleep is so important. But without further ado, let's dive on into the game. Let me just get over here for a second. Get myself accustomed to where we're sitting. We're going to turn off the music as well because we've got that going on. And here we are. That's much better. Okay. So, we're sitting at level 17, which is great. It's awesome. Our missions. Pardon me. We have a UC mission here that we can get stuck into, which I think we will. I think that's the first thing that we will do. So where are we at right now? We are on Jameson. Okay, no problem. Oh, I'll also show you. This is something that I worked on during the week, which I'm really happy with.
Work done? Sure.
I've made this, actually. So what we might do is we might take the trip in this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. This is what we're going to take. Make home ship. Let's get in that. It is essentially a Pelican. It's my rendition of a Pelican. It looks pretty good. I'm just going to edit it that way that's there. Yeah, so there we go. There's a couple of things that we need to work on. I need to get some more funds tonight. I need to upgrade the engines on the back of it because it doesn't have enough maneuverability, which I want to work on. I want to get some better maneuverability on the engines side of things. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. I need to see. I've only got 6k in credits, so I need to earn some credits pretty quickly. So hopefully we can get a few of that tonight. Let's see. Weapon launchers, engines. So what are we at? The D10. We could go to the D20, but I don't have enough. But that's ultimately how we will. I'm hoping. Oh wow, the D20s. They do give us more thrust. Or maybe we have to get new ones entirely. We got a shield, we got a grav drive, but we need more weapons. We've only got the missile launchers on it at the moment, so maybe we should stick with our frontier for the time being, just because, well, we don't want to get into a dogfight and essentially be ill prepared. That will not be a good time. So we need to be careful when it comes to that. We want to go to Mars. Pardon me. We want to go to Sidonia. Let's get to Sidonia. That's our next point of call, which is going to be exciting. I'm hoping some UC questlines will be really cool and really fun. It'd be nice to get our citizenship with the United Colonies. I think that'd be really good to do. I'm going to go to first person. Oh, no, let's go. Let's do this. There we go. So we got to find thingamajiggy. I'm still blown away by how awesome this game looks, honestly.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Alright, so it's not far that we have to go.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Hey,
Trade
you looking for anything in particular? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
Manaki, this is not what I'm looking for.
Yo, stay good out there.
But, oh, it's next, it's around, oh, I thought it was him, but it's actually around here. We're actually looking for someone in particular.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Nope. I was told a man... Walker works here.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now.
Okay.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch.
Okay.
I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
What discipline issue are we talking here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost.
Oh, okay.
Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
Why would the miners hide him?
They were all devils. Red Devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though they were disbanded shortly after the Colony War. I presume
Okay.
a number of them served alongside Dr. Walker. Bonds forged in battle and all that.
You don't sound particularly interested in
That's
finding
correct.
him.
We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
I'm not your bill collector. I just need to know how to find him.
Pity.
I'm not a fan of the
Perhaps a
Trade
little
Authority.
advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Okay. Thank you, I guess.
A friendly reminder that throwing litter off the balconies is prohibited. Please use an authorized way to
Into it is. Let's do this. Oh wow, this looks
Sidonia
interesting.
can have a depressing effect on some
So,
people.
here we go.
Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes...
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Easy now, I'm Vanguard.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
I'm making a delivery for Hadrian Sanon. Look, I even have proof she sent me.
Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival. Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean? Should have gotten that during
Ooh. Oh. Isn't it above and beyond?
I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+?
Did well enough to pass.
Yeah, sure you did. Sorry, can't help you.
Lives could be at risk here.
Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend.
How do you assess I go about clearing his name?
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away.
Unfortunately,
Of course,
I don't.
rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
You and Percival were both Red Devils. Can you tell me about them?
Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough. Reliable. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC Xeno weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with Xeno weapons got shelved, Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
You work with Xeno weapons?
Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it. Before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. And understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement.
I'll see if I can get
I
rid of
look
that debt.
forward to hearing the good news.
Alright.
Hey, you! Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Who are you?
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Why? Do you know where I can find him?
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
I'm gonna try to.
Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
I presume... What is aqueous hematite?
It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
I presume there's a reason you haven't handed over already.
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out, started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow.
So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off.
I can do
Once
that.
you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Okay. I am more inclined to do that because chances are I'll find more credits that way than just breaking and entering. Plus there's spaces, they're always a pain in the ass. Let's get rid of them. Keen as a bean, my friends. I've been looking forward to this and tomorrow night all week. I'm really, really excited. It's gonna be good. Good. Alright, come on. Alright, let's do this. Oh wow, it's not that far at all. And we got resources to scan along the way, so this makes our lives a little bit easier. I do want to... if I have the time, I want to do more surveying. I've pretty much surveyed nearly all of the Alpha Centauri system, and then I want to work on the Sol system. That's what I sort of do when I'm not streaming Starfield, is I I try to do side stuff and things like that. I try to leave other things for stream. Because I know surveying planets is, you know, a bit menial and boring, and I mean, I like doing it. I thoroughly love just jumping on a planet and just walking in one direction and seeing what I find. But I know that for some people, they don't like that, which is fine. Oh wow, the gravity is very different here. Okay, so there's lead and chlorine. Cool. So we got 2 out of 4 resources, which is great. There's another resource there, which is water. That's 1 more resource done and dusted. Still a little way out from the scanner, but we'll get there. Water, done. That's 3 out of 4. I don't see anything else yet. I don't expect to. But if I do come across it, happy days. It means then I just have to worry about landmarks and then I'm fine. Nothing. Now the question is it on this side? It looks like it's on the other side of that hill. We go up against this cropping, we should be able to sneak around without too much of an issue. I mean, I could go as the crow flies and go directly over, but I feel like that's going to be a lot harder, a lot harder to do. It's easier said than done, that one. Okay, no more resources just yet, which is fine. Still no other resources, that's fine. Okay, there are spaces here, so let's... There's one there. Now... we should probably get out the compass. So there's one up there. We'll start low. There he is. Next one. Where's he going? Thank you. Oh. Calibrated granite. I'm going to take that because it's going to be worth selling. There's someone on the roof. Credits. Oh, wow. There you are. We should equip that. But let's take that. The thermal isn't that great, but let's get rid of this other guy first. Yeah, that's it. Alright, good stuff. Let's get out our light. What is around here that might be worth anything? Let's just have a quick sticky beak outside, but I don't think there's anything of note out here. So let's have a bit of a wander around. I'm guessing this connects outside. Yeah, sure does. Alright, so there's nothing else down here, so let's go up top before we go into that entrance. It's a research lab, that's always helpful. There's nothing here that is that I'll take. Heal gel, pack of cigarettes, pack of cards, smoked salmon fillet. Impact grenades, some fragmentation mines, we got some cartridges here. Wonderful. Heaps of gear. Nothing else of interest. Now, is there anything up on top? It doesn't look like it, it just looks like it's a good vantage point. It doesn't look like there's anything else about that is considered decent. Let's get out our modified coachman. We should be right to jump in. I'm just going to top myself off. Into the abandoned mines we go. Keen as, my friends. Okay. I hate going from above, but it is the way it goes in mines. Just because you tend to be more spotted easily, more easily from above than you are below. From below, you can tend to sneak up on people a bit easier. Nothing there. I'm just checking everything. There is, it looks like maybe some components, a reactive gauge. Nothing that's of value that we can use. We got a adaptive frame we're going to take though. We got a meal. Someone over there. Down so easy picking. Someone's coming from there as well. It's not the most accurate of weapons, that's for sure. So we got someone down there. Let's worry about going up and along, because we're just getting pinned down here. So someone's shooting at me from behind there. He's down. Who's getting us? There. Shit, hang on a second, guys. My audio's playing up again. Like clockwork, it does it every... It's all the way down there. So we got him down here. A rapid lawgiver, hey? We'll take that because it's something that we can sell as well. Let's have a sticky beak over what is here. Med pack is always nice. Circuit board components. It doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, here you go, cartridges. There is a meal pack. That's always nice. Okay, so there's nothing else that's master lock. Okay, alright, makes sense. There's nothing there. Go down over here and get this guy. There was this guy that we got first up pretty quick, followed by this guy. So we got that stuff. It doesn't look like... Hammer, utility knife. Okay, nothing there. Pardon me. Goodness me. Okay, so there's nothing of merit there, which is fine. There's an emergency... Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Cheese. Synthetic med pack. A weapon case. A refined rattler and 22 cal. We got this life of mine. Okay, here we go. I found an old book of astrology. Apparently I'm a Sagittarius, whatever that means. And get this. My horoscope said that you should not be afraid of the dark cave and the truths that lie within. Obviously nonsense, but it's fitting. Guess a broken clock is right twice a day. This is the third of these abandoned shafts that I've gone exploring in, and there's tons of good stuff that they just left behind. The advent of laser mining may have been a challenge for those old big machine-based mines, but they're a jackpot for scroungers like yours truly. Big mining conglomerates look at a huge piece of machinery and decide it's not worth it to drag it out, but someone like me, I can spend a month poking around and tearing out old heat exchangers to make a year's salary selling them for scrappers at Sindonia. Interesting. Some penicillin. Engineering outfit. We got seaweed mini bite. We got some salve. We got a cred stick. Tequila. Some more packs. There is an expert pick lock. Let's... Ooh. I'm going to take that one, because that just makes sense to me to take that one. Okay, 2. How many 2s have we got? We've only got 1 that'll fit. If it'll fit. We got a 4-prong. We don't have any 4 prongs, but we got 3 prongs. So we've got option 1, option 2. Let's get option 2. We got a single. We got one of those. Okay, and we need... And we got a single. Look at that. 43 MI array, 3kV laser cartridge, a med pack, and a Space Adept modified mag shot. Look at that thing. It's a bloody weapon. Man, I'm good. That's all there is in here, though. There's no other path that I can see. Buy a spool. There is nothing here of value. No. We've got some dead spaces. I'd rather not waste. No, I would rather not waste the bullets. There we go. What's the point in wasting bullets when you got a perfectly good cutlass? 7.7 caseless. No, there's nothing here. Let's have a look. Is there anything? I'm guessing this further goes down. Can I turn on any breakers? No, I can't. We need to heal up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lighten my load. I wish they could split aid between that and food. Can we sort by Val, sort by weight, sort by name, sort by name. No, that's value. There we go. Cheese, chunks, milk packs, meal packs, mochi, sushi rolls, that just gets our health up a little bit higher, and it minimizes just how much shit we are carrying. Okay, we're getting close to the bottom. There are enemies coming nearby. So we want to... There's an enemy. Fuck. It's that one. There's one up there. There you go. Damn it. Just wasn't thinking there, eh? I could have closed the gap there with the shotty, but what can you do? We're not too far down. At least we know what to expect. So we could go across there. Just trying to see. There's one. There's another. See, now this is good. Do I want to... if I... It depends.
Huh?
Damn it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there's two of them. Come on. 3.
You should be the one dying. Not...
Where'd you go? Got him. Who's next? loot. So that could have gone smoother, but, you know, what can you do, right? Alien jerky. Meatloaf. There's something else in there. There we go. Okay, can we cook anything? I don't think we can. I don't have membranes, so... No. Nothing much we can cook at the moment, which is fine. Ooh, shepherd's pie. No, I don't want that. Breadstick. Ooh, novice. Okay, this is going to be not too bad. I think that's perfect. Ooh, it was meant to happen. Cryo mine, inferno mine, cred stick. Excellent. Okay, we've got crew quarters here. Take all those, thank you very much. Expert lock. I don't know, I don't want to push my luck. Nothing really. It's not what I wanted. I think it was Apparel, Space Rogue. Did I ever change my helmet? I didn't. Oh. Med pack, Sense Alpha. That might make it a little bit easier. Ooh. I'm gonna take that just because we can sell that. We've got to go through here. So there's more crew quarters. There is a safe that's empty. There's another safe. It's empty. Nothing. Oh, some amp. So there's nothing here. Oh, milk. I bet that's right, nice and healthy. Supply shelf, anything? Nothing. No, let's close it. Safe expert. Creds, orange juice. No, I don't want to sleep. Go in there in a minute. I just want to make sure that we got everything around here taken care of. We got these two. The gym. Chunks beef. Okay. Workstations. 0 wire, nice. These terminals don't work. Outside of that, there's nothing of any value here. Frag grenade, Scouts Equinox, interesting. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. So we can go down. There's nothing up that way. I'm going to look at all that. 58, 51 in aid. Oh, I don't know if that's going to last the whole stream, but we'll see. I got another controller downstairs, but I was just hoping that that wouldn't happen. Okay. We've got our health mostly under control. I got my coachman out. Yes, I do. The fuck? Oh, heat leech. It's a steel cage.
Found me a target.
Found me a dead person. Is there anything around? So what's that? That's the Aquios hematite. I was half expecting someone to be right here. Head on a swivel, guys. Head on a swivel. There's someone. Dumb. We really need to work on our stealth. No. I don't want that. I want that. Sure is. What do you got for me? Ooh, anti-ballistic refined navigator power pack, rare. Anti-ballistic, negative 15% incoming physical damage from range weapons, and a power booster pack. That is definitely going to be something that we equip. That is also quite nice. Refined Star Roma balanced pack, a tombstone. Ooh, look at that beauty. We'll take that because I don't have it. So, we came in through here. We killed everyone we saw. There's nothing in this area here that looks like it's of any value. There is nothing over there. Of course there is. Oh, there you are. Where are you? Go. What enemies? Before we go up top, I just want to quickly ascertain what's along here. Because I feel like there might be some goodies along here. But it doesn't look like there's of anything. Dual race room key can unlock that, okay. Just brings us just up to top, which is nice. Anything up here? There is a miner. Ooh. What is that? Oh, it's okay, it's not good. Let's hold on to that for now, but I'll keep that in mind because we might want to get rid of it in a way that benefits us a bit more. Cutter. Pharmaceutical lab. Is there anything that we can make? Whew. Jesus, they oh, there's a cred stick. Really did a number down here, didn't they? There is anything over here? No. Not worth that time. I like the look of that. Look at that. Oh. No, no good. I'm not a master.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, Thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Okay. Let's go get some hematite. There we go. I'm going to... Just because I am so excited for this new weapon. Where are my weapons? Weapons, here we go. Rapid Lawgiver. Razorback. Now where's my... Is it that one? Yeah. Look at it. So cool. Okay, here we go.
Password accepted. Initiating analysis. Analysis complete. Added to existing notation. Process complete. You may collect your documentation.
Okay, we got the information that we needed, which is great. Too difficult.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. Okay. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Okay. Good to know, my friend. Oh, there's this. Okay, first of all, there is a key, a room at the back here, and I just want to see if we got it. hopes were a bit too high there. Where was that elevator? It was just here, wasn't it? Yeah, here. Here we are. What does that do? Why do I want to go back there? What am I missing? Thought I got everything I needed. So, show on map. Just get back that way. We'll go to the trade authority and sell our weapons so we can get some credits first. Because that'll be good. Oh, and we want to change our pack, don't we? This one. Look at that. My hair's going all over the place. There we go. Get fixed up.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor. Or at least.
Is it just here? Trade authority, here we go.
Take your time. We got lots of stuff. Cool. Let's...
Weapons. Sell. Weapons. Is that better than the one I got? I need to have a look at that before I do that.
See you around.
Only in mass.
Hey, you looking for any? Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Bled him dry.
Come back anytime.
Always nice to kick back into Broken Spear after a long day.
Here we are.
Slate, let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that?
I can give it a whirl, sure.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output.
Woo! Awesome.
Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
So, if I just have a look at our notes... we need to get rid of that. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's something that I'm not gonna... I didn't drop that there. That's not mine. If I get caught having that stuff, I'm not too familiar with that side of things, with contraband and whatnot. I do want to get a bit more versed in it, but I'm not ready for it just yet. Sorry, I'm just fixing up my...
There was a data breach and reassured its customers that their accounts have not been compromised.
Why is that doing it? That's not what I wanted. Dude. There we go, that's better. Alright, so we want to go up here to the Trade Authority. I'm going to assume... this is going to take some persuasion. I have a business proposal for you, a lucrative one.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity, but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
A chem made from aqueous hematite. I call it pick me up.
Aqueous hematite. Iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
Make your miners more efficient. I've got the data here to prove it.
An interesting proposal, if your data pans out. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers, or so I've heard.
I already cleared them out. Won't cost you a credit to get started.
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials, the licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened, thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
I want to clear Percival's debt.
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped.
Well, it seems we have a deal then. And here, a finder's fee from the Authority. A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Woo! I'm so happy! We cleared Percival's debt. I hope he isn't a douche. Woo! All in a day's work for the Vanguard. What do you say? I took care of Percival's debt to the trade
Did you
authority.
now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those tricks. Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Sweet. Ah, it is. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's speak to this dude.
Percival's going to be real glad to have that weight off his shoulders.
Oh, I bet he is. I'm really happy with that. That's awesome.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Oh, man. What do we got? We're at... Oh, I forgot to sell our, we got a miner's suit. That's what we're wearing. We forgot to sell that. So we got a couple of things that we need to get rid of. But that's okay. It's not too bad of a wait. We can get rid of that at any stage.
Hope nothing bad happens.
The weapons were the big thing. Because they can be so varied, if that makes sense. I wonder, is there someone out here that can do works to... Because what do we got now? We've got 30k. That's a decent hit in terms of... ship services. Here we go.
Got any? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple. Okay, no problem.
Okay, ship load. Now I want. No, I want. No, I don't want that. I want. Yeah, this is what we want. Weapons. Yes, we will. But we want engines. I'm pretty sure. What's this? Engine. We got a DT30. Okay, so if I go back and I go upgrade shit, can I upgrade the engines? Okay. Confirm modification. Now if I go into ship builder, low mobile, reduce mass or add engines to improve maneuverability. Okay. Alright. So if I close this, where can I add? Can I add another? Let's move this here for a minute. There. 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 Can I add another docker? No, it's not going to work. Can I add an engine? No, it needs to be added on the sides. Let's add this here. Let's move this. Let's move that there. Let's move that there. Can I add it in there? I can't. Oh, hang on. I got an idea. Okay. What we can do here, because this is a storeroom, right? Let's move this out here for a second. Let's see. Is there storeroom? Habs? What do we got? What's this? A Demo storeroom 1x1. Demo's companionway, Demo storeroom. Can we go 2x1? Armory, captain's quarters, computer core, control station, infirmary, living quarters, science lab, workshop. What have we got? We got a storeroom. So what's this? Top docker. See if we put in. What does a storeroom do? We could do an all-in-one. An armory. Captain's quarters. Computer core. Control station. Infirmary. Living quarters. Science lab or workshop. I'm going to go captain's quarters because fuck them. I'm going to color it. Put that there. I'm gonna put that. That's aft. A Demo's belly aft. Let's. A Demo's belly. Is it structural? 4. Demo's belly. Tail. Man, that's gonna look. That there is gonna look very odd. It's a cargo hold though. Can I... What do we have in terms of cargo hold? Maybe we can have... So it doesn't work like that. I can't rotate it. So what's this? 100 MCM ballast cargo hold. We can go at 200 cm. But the problem is it's on the side, not on the front. So if I put in another... No, it's losing its shape. As it is, this is going to look... Come on. There we go. I don't know if this is actually going to... What have I got? Okay, this is the next question. I got D20, D20, I got a D30. Let's get rid of that. If I get a D30, it's just going to chew through. There. Flip. There. That's a storeroom. I can move this back if I get another hab. So what do we got there? What's that? That's the grav drive. That's a science lab. That's a workshop. Let's make an infirmary or a weapons storeroom. Habs. I think 2 will be fine. Armory, captain's quarters, computer core control station, infirmary. Okay, that's looking a bit better. Now, I want to get rid of that landing gear. Can we get better landing gear here? So that's that. Port. Oh, maybe we can get... Because what do we got? We got the 220 CBs. 220 CB. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Delete that. Delete that. Let's get another landing gear. Port. I'm liking how this is looking, even though it's deviating from a Pelican, but, you know, what's life without whimsy? Okay. That's already cost us 15k. Now let's have a look at weapons. We've got missiles. I'm thinking maybe that should be there. Let's get autocannons. Can I color it? Let's get rid of that. Let's get missile launcher. I think this one will do. Can we get it there? Thank you. Let's get rid of this one. Thank you. Another autocannon. Thank you. And then we're going to get a laser, a pulse laser. Oh. Where can that go though? Oh, I can go up there. Can I... Now that I've got that, let's... I think I might get another couple of cargo holes. I think. Because I can fit one there and there. But let's get the lasers done. Pulse laser. think. What can go there? Actually, maybe that's what we want. Okay, let's get rid of that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a structural thing that you can get. A weapon mount. There we go. That's what we want. We want to put that like that. We want that. There. And we want that. We're going to do the same on the other side. There. And what was it? Electron beam. Auto electron beam. We're going to look at the cargo hold and let's see. Because that's 425 compared to 245 compared to 210. Having said that, we could go to 300 here. So I think we'll grab that. We're going to grab that out. Will it fit? Yep. We're going to delete that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see if I got a charger. Holy shit. Hate it when this happens. Oh yeah, I got a charger. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Let's move that there. And we want one of those. Why won't you go? What's my errors? Ship cost exceeds valuable credits? What? Your credits. Oh, we don't have enough. Delete. 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 Oh no. Delete. Delete. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. What can I... We need to get weapons. We need to go back to our basics. we've lost. We need to get another one of those cargo. So what is it? Cargo V101. One error. Unassigned weapons. Ship missing a weapon assignment. Okay, let's go close. Let's go exit. Accept. Make home ship. We will make changes as we need. Where is it? Where's my baby? It's somewhere out here. It's probably... There it is. Don't worry, baby. We'll get you fixed up. I don't like the cockpit either. Let's go. Surface map. That's Sidonia. That's where our Pelican is. We want to go there. The ship is going to be a beast. When I'm done with it, it's going to be a beast. At least it's not. At least it's a bit more maneuverable now, which is what I was hoping for. And obviously, it's a little bit differently shaped, but it's my version of a Pelican. I do want to change the cockpit a little bit because I find that that's a bit. I think it needs to be a bit more square than rounded. So that I like the change of the landing gear at the front is good as well. But man, we chewed up that money quick, didn't we? Chewed it up like there was no tomorrow. Okay, come on. What's going on? The good news is I've been working on getting my PTS downloaded for ESO, and I'm at 64%, so tomorrow I will have the PTS downloaded and running on my system, which I'm really excited for. And I'm thinking next week we might do a dive into the Endless Archive on the PTS to check it out. I haven't ever gone onto the PTS before, it's a first for me. So I'll have to ask Icy about a little bit of a 411 on the PTS and what I need to do in order to use it. I'm pretty sure it'll be easy as. Where are we going? Where's that? Find Percival. This is where we want to be though. We want to be out here. Not up that high. Issues the way, issues the way. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, here we go. I just will, in case there are spaces through here. Because you never know, right? Spaces and the like have a habit of getting into places they don't belong. Interesting. Oh wow, our booster pack is quite significant. Lemons, an expert storage crate, credits and sober. Let's give it a crack. So we need 2. And we have a 1. We have 2 ones. Wow, we're using the ones straight up. Let's try this one. No, surprisingly, but it'll work on the next one. So let's see if this will work. It looks like it does. That looks like it might be this bad boy. That is that one. And that is that one. Cartridges, credits, and exterminator arc welder. And a nuclear rod, which we don't need. The change in music. So this is the way forward. Feeling he's gonna like shoot at me or something. They're barnacles.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
I'm here for a delivery of an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sinon.
Hadrian sent you? She's... Did she look okay?
She was alive, but she was injured trying to collect this delivery I got for you.
Sounds like Hadrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Tau Gourmet's own free-range 100% human fan Terramorph.
Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Damn straight you do.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
What do you think, Doc?
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample's not fake. I collected it from a terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
No, it won't.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You wanna tell me what your plans are for it now?
Orders her to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Cool. Let's get out of here, Doc. Man. Waiting on you, Doc. Come on. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to see if something's not working. Working now. Sorry. Just testing shit. You know, the usual streamer shenanigans. So do I have to walk with him to this place? Fine. I'm happy to do the walking. I've only got 22 shells of this weapon. I am going to save it for when I really friggin' need it. Because I need more shells. I got nearly 2k of my Eon, my trusty Eon. The trusty Eon, like, handguns are just the way to go for me so far in the game. Let's have a look. Combat. Ballistics, melee weapons, lasers, pistols do pistol certification thing seems like the way to go. So I like my pistols so far, and my shotguns. I usually, in a game, like say for example in Skyrim or Fallout, I tend to go with a bow or like a sniper rifle. And I'm trying to do... I feel like while that is absolutely a valid way to play, don't get me wrong, and if you like to do that like I do, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I feel like when we're going into caves like we have been, or we're going into settlements like we have been, where space pirates are able to take you out from a distance, and sometimes you need to get in close quarters, like we did going through that old mine shaft. A shotgun and a pistol work just as effectively as a semi-automatic weapon, and I want to branch out and change the way I play and experience things. I don't want to just pick things off slowly at a distance. I'd like to get in up close a little bit, do a little bit of melee when I can, and choose a closer range to approach the enemy in the area. Because I think that'll be a little bit more fun. Plus, you know, like the good thing about not so much shotguns, but with melee weapons and handguns, is they're relatively light. They don't take us up as much weight, and I've been quickly learning that your inventory management and your inventory distribution between your cargo, your companions, your storage, plus your inventory, all need to be... They really need to be managed well in order to play the game effectively, and that's just one thing that I'm sort of doing to sort of help move forward, you know? How far are we? Jesus. Yeah, he's coming. Ooh, boy. We must be getting close to a level as well. I don't know what I'm going to put my next level into. I am very much thinking of stealth, because I would like to do a bit more close quarters combat and stealth. You know, I'd like to sneak up close to an enemy and take them out before they realize what's going on. Like, I'd love to sneak around and take enemies out without them being noticed that they're getting picked off. I think that'd be really cool and fun to do. I wonder what the level cap is and if there's restrictions on how many skills you can get, because it would be really nice to, you know, look at it. Look at that majestic thing. It needs a better back. That just looks awful. But look at it. Yeah, see, the front of it just doesn't suit what it is. If I can fix up the front. Do I have any more credits? No, I've still got 6K. Down here.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active site field.
It's nothing like fresh air.
Let's get down there.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival.
My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Makes sense.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay, it doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after.
Of course. You deserve the full story.
I agree.
Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Actually know who you are in your past, well, that's none of my concern. Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives.
You need some time? No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens with a very particular area of expertise. Our damage has been done for a long time.
Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's go talk to this
All
Cabinet.
right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Vasco, what are you doing here?
It is. Return soon. Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Let's see if I can get any more stuff on the ship. Trade Authority outpost.
Are subject to fines and/or imprisonment.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep.
Hello. Do you have...
I suppose you don't.
Points for honest. If you change your mind and need to... Take care now.
It's not where I want it to be.
I heard they had a breakthrough at the lab recently. All kinds of new...
I'm looking for... Stairs. See, I don't think the Trade Authority has any more.
Welcome to the Sedona. Cool.
Yeah, it's only got 65. They're not going to help me.
See you around.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground.
Committee are being taken to secure a huge
Detonation occurs.
Is there another bar? I thought there was another bar.
3, 2, 1.
I thought there was another bar up here. Was it here? I think it was here.
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose arms. Before you say anything, no. Mars is nothing.
What's your poison?
Okay, he's got 2,000. No, that's it.
Even Earth is nothing like what Earth used to be.
Damn! Move out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Go. Fuck off.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
I want to have it see if we can change the cockpit. I don't know what that's going to get us. I need to have a look at all those options.
Anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
Thank you. So, that's valued at 4,000. Okay. Cockpits. So that's a Phobos cockpit. That's a... What's this one? See, the Maligan... See, that looks a bit better. Okay, so let's delete that. Why can't that happen? It's because of that. Yeah, of course it is. Let's delete that. Is there anything structured for the Maligan? there's got to be... What is that? Companionway. There's our landing bay. We kind of need it there, so we need something. See, that's just too skinny. See, that's... It's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. So if I put that there... See, that doesn't work. See, that looks a bit too much forward. So see, that doesn't work either. What the fuck? Oh, man. Fucking ships. Why have them? So the Armstrong cockpit, I don't like that. But the Magellan, the Armstrong is the only thing that suits. And then structural. Can I flip? There we go, that's what we want. Yep. Okay, so we haven't made any drastic changes just yet. We've got the missile launchers, so we'll keep them there. Let's get the Gatling guns on. Hellfire autocannon. What's that? That's 800. See, that's better. Doesn't go there? No? See those. What do we got? We got the C9s. So that's a bit better. Okay, that's... Let's get that on. Okay, cool. How much is cargo? 1,500. We can get 2 of those. Oh, hang on. Why isn't it going there? Can I not have... Maybe we can't have it. Maybe that's why. It doesn't matter. So I want panels. Weapons mount. There. I want another one. There. Was it one of those? I don't think it was. Let's go back to the top. Cannons, suppressor, laser, pulse laser, fire, pulse laser, missile launcher, missile launcher, missile launcher, electron beam. I think that's what it was. There we go. I think that gets us out of trouble. Now, what can I do about the back of this fucking thing? Structural. Can I put there that's not going to make it look like a dick? Oh, I can't do it anyway. That's total. Unassigned weapons. Alright. There we go. Close. That should get us out of trouble. We have heaps of cargo space, but our mass is quite big, our mobility is low, and our jump range isn't that bad. But there we go. Let's go to my ship. I want to see how it flies. Looks pretty freaking good. This is different. Board. Okay, here we are. Pharmaceutical lab. Is that a research station? Yeah, research lab. So we've got the pharmaceuticals and the research, which is great. That's the cockpit.
You've got something for me?
Ladder, let's go up. Storage box there. Look, industrial workbench, research lab, spacesuit, weapons workbench, all of that good shenanigans. There's a door here, which, look at that. Fuck me. And storage. Holy shit. Looks so freaking nice. What's down here? Oh, this is the infirmary. Research lab, pharmaceutical lab. So again, there's another area. Could probably be something different. Now that we've got the science lab, like we've got two science labs essentially. So it'd be good. Like I don't think I'll be using that often. Cockpit. And look at that. Oh. And there's our cargo hold. 1,000. Holy shit. On a stick. Fuck yeah. Take off. I want to see this baby fly. I'm so excited.
We're off.
I think it needs back wings. I think that's the thing that's really bugging me. I think it needs back wings, and I don't know how we're going to be able to develop that.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it? I like it a lot. Oh, that is awesome. I'm so happy with that ship. Oh, this is so good. Alpha Centauri, here we come.
So where we go? We go here. We go on the Mars District. So good. Really happy with how that's turned out. Hopefully this this talk will turn out well. Whoa!
Captain, over here.
Ferns, welcome on in. Everyone, welcome. Welcome into the stream. Ferns, how is your stream? Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Guys, welcome on in. My name is Dez, another APAC, Asia Pacific streamer here on Twitch. We are playing some Starfield. We've been having a great time. We've been doing some ship editing, and now we're doing some more of the UC Vanguard questline, which is really exciting. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing really well. Again, Ferns, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Here we go.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure...
It was good. Had some stability issues tonight, though. What were you playing?
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon.
Okay.
One-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus.
Oh.
Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians.
Weird.
Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
ESO, wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's like a one-off thing and it doesn't continue to happen. But what were you getting up to in ESO? Were you doing some questing? Were you doing anything in particular? I jumped on a little bit earlier to do my daily writs and stuff earlier. I'm at level 47 now. So I think tomorrow night when we play ESO, we are definitely going to hit the level cap, which is going to be great. I've almost finished off the Auridon area on my Arcanist, which is awesome. So I'm really excited to get into some more Apocrypha tomorrow night. And I've got a whole pile of crown crates to open on tomorrow night, guys, as well. So if you're keen to check out what we get, you know where to find me.
You doing okay?
So, yes. But tonight's been going really well. We've been having a lot of fun in Starfield. It's actually the first time I've been able to play it this week. Because work has been just a nightmare. So, yeah. I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides.
Yep.
Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Okay. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, that's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
Well, I do appreciate
You know,
that.
while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
Questing, trying to level up my jewelry crafting so I can start gearing up.
Out here.
I don't want to waste the limited cobalt I have on low-level gear. For sure. The best way to level up is a mixture of deconstructing gear that you get from quests and also seeing if you can get someone to craft you a whole pile of gear to deconstruct. So stuff that you haven't crafted yourself, you get a fair bit of XP from. So that can help, but it depends on what level you are, because you might already be getting level cap jewelry crafting gear. But it is a little bit of a grind. Doing your daily crits as well helps a great deal with getting your levels up. Sometimes, yeah, it's just a bit of a thing.
Going to keep us waiting?
Okay, so honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files.
Okay.
That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Makes sense. Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of
about
jewelry to deconstruct though, yeah. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to do. You can always what's a good way to get jewelry? I thought there was a daily activity that you could do. Oh, that's right. So, that's right. I thought it was. So Ferns, you know the dolmens that you have on each zone. You know the altars to Molag Bal that you can take on and defeat and sort of break the link of the dolmen.
Nerves
when you do
in.
those, you get guaranteed jewelry pieces from doing them. So if you've found, so say for example you go to Auradon, right? If you found where all the dolmens are situated, what'll happen is on the map when you open it up, there'll be a little crossed swords icon over the top of the dolmen. That means that there's a dolmen active at that location. So what you can do is you can essentially farm the dolmens on where they're popping, because they'll happen randomly across the map. You can farm them there, and you will get guaranteed jewelry pieces from it. That might be a good way to get jewelry quickly.
You doing okay?
And that'll help you get your jewelry crafting level up a bit quicker. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense as well. If not, let me know. Your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of. They were founded.
That's
by
useful
recruits
information.
who
I didn't
worked
think
some
of that.
Mars'
Yeah,
deepest
it's
minds.
one of those things
Folks
like
used to
you're never
adversity.
100% sure about.
Just at those depths, it
but yeah, they
seeps
do
into
definitely come
everything.
from dolmens. I'm pretty sure
The
it's
human eye
guaranteed
included.
jewelry.
Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Okay. Don't have any questions.
Then I
no.
guess it's just a matter of...
All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Okay.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Let's do this. I'm interested to see how this is going to go. I'm going to save before I go in case something disastrous happens. Because you never know, right?
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Cabinet chambers. Let's do this. Okay. Office of Interstellar Affairs. I'm assuming that we want to go up the stairs here. Interesting.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today.
Okay.
So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archive to find to stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
I only know what I was told. Its tissue matches the ones from Londinian.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Yes. If the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terramorph probably referred personally, I would wait. No. There's a chance that what happened on Tau Ceti would happen elsewhere. We need to grant the request. Oh, I don't know which one I want to go for. I'm going to go that way.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
Well, I am not. I've heard nothing here to convince me that we should do anything but wait. And I will not risk galactic peace on a question of if.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps once we've... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Well, this
Incident?
isn't good.
Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Of course.
Terramorphs.
Holy
More
shit.
attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Shit, let's do it. Fucking hell, let's go. Oh, get out of the way, UC security. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cool. So cool.
You! The EM rifle!
That's it!
We're with everything we've got!
Stop! We're trying to help you!
EM fire, Captain!
EM weapon. Okay, where's the EM weapon? New items. Okay.
Lights out on them!
Okay.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming.
Okay.
We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Okay.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet.
Okay.
You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Okay. Are you suggesting Terramorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate.
Okay.
And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
That's
Oh.
unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay. Alright, this weapon I'm going to add to my favorites. That is going to be my... my passive way of dealing with people. Let's get to the spaceport. Let's get this done.
I am picking up faint signs of life.
No time to waste, Captain. Faster than the end of space firepower. Let's move.
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Holy shit. So they've already broken through.
You might back up.
It's coming straight for me.
What is this new surprise so quickly?
Come on. We got a skill. What do we got? Scanning, botany, zoology. Surveying is at current full rank. Medicine. What do we got? Geology, astrodynamics, research methods, scanning. What do we got here? We can go tech. We can get security. We can go up, or we can go boost pack training, or we can go persuasion. Oh no, we can't. We can't go theft. We could go weightlifting and add more, but I think I want to increase our stealth. I want to increase our stealth so we can get around a bit better.
Wait. Officer, are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Sounds good. Speak to the fire team.
I had to, or else they would have killed us.
Alright, fire team.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Are you sure you're not going to turn on us out there?
We're not afraid, but we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
I want you watching our
Roger
backs.
that. We're on you.
Eyes open.
Let's do this, fam. Let's get here. Nearly got one down.
Handled yourself well back there. We'll put this to good use.
Now, I don't have, besides my combat shotgun, we don't have a great deal. Yeah, there we go. Jesus.
Up. We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
Okay. So we lost the support, but like, what can you do?
Thank heavens you're back in one piece. Well, I guess our people weren't so lucky.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to the bottom of what happened here today.
The cabinet's already got a plan in place to make sure attacks like this never happen again.
Can't happen soon enough. Thank you. The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time.
Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Jesus Christ. 3 terramorphs.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
was gonna loot. Holy crap, that was insane. I felt like my bullets were doing nothing. I used up so much ammo. Need to definitely get some stronger weapons.
How the hell do terramorphs get into the city like that
That's
undetected?
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people... Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course.
Some of the options there are crazy.
I wish we could have acted sooner. Now, after today's events, the cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Why not send a diplomat training this sort of thing?
The cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of terramorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
If you're sure that's the wisest course of action, then.
In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
You can count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
You've got the cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
The things we do here,
those creatures killed UC citizens.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief
They're
Engineer
not killing
Kulkarni.
anymore.
Start getting a plan together for that data.
Alright, well, let's... Holy crap.
Yes.
Deputy!
Yes, consider it done. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice Archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
Prostitutes, band data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency. and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
You think they'd be clamoring to help after the spacebook attack?
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
Okay.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's do Freestar.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
I think you're underestimating how delightful I am.
Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
What can you tell me about this staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
That's all the info I need.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. Captain, would you like to finish? Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
Okay.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
I'm sure he can be reasoned with.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh, wow.
His public appearances were always rare. But it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay. Alright. So before we go and do that... Alright, let's go do this one. Do that one. That'll be a good one to just pick up on and get done. Get this done. It'll get us out of the blue, out of the red. Hopefully we can get a bit more credits. And I'm hoping during the week I can get a few more credits myself as well. Here we are, transit car. Let's go to the commercial district. We've done well so far. We got a lot of story done with the Freestar Collective and the Vanguard, which is really good. There's my pack. Sweet. Thank you.
I saw you talk and get paid. I spread the news. It's a classic win-win.
I was at the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that?
I'm in the UC Vanguard. I was investigating recent Terramorph activity.
The Vanguard was involved. That's good to know. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
I was just focused on protecting civilians and staying alive. I didn't have time to think.
Pure instinct, huh? It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here.
Can't sleep at night because who knows when the Terramorphs... I won't rest until the Terramorph threat is ended.
That makes me feel better. I feel like such a sap, but it does. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
Woo! There we go. Just another thing to get done. So, friends like these. Acquire the Freestar Collective archive code. Surely there is more to it than that. Surely. We done well. We did good, fam. So, in terms of Alpha Centauri, Voss is done. Chorla's done. Zamka is something that we're still working on. Hawley is done. We have Olivius and Zamka to do. So I'm going to go to this science outpost. We're going to go here so we can set myself up to finish here we are. Okay, so that's where my ship is. There's... What is out here?
Hi there, traveler. Could you spare a moment? We have a subterranean scanner that's been gathering data nearby, but all of us here are busy. And perhaps scared venturing too far away. Could you get the latest data readings?
I'm happy to lend a hand.
That's terrific. Thanks.
Let's set that as active. If you can show me where it is.
The more goods I sell, the less I have to lug back to Achilles.
Oh wow, it's quite a way away. But there's some iron. Is that iron? That's uranium. So let's get this one. Iron. Is that uranium as well? That might be something else entirely. Uranium. It was uranium. Okay. That's 7 of 8 resources as well, which is great. I love exploring these planets, like, they're just gorgeous. Any more? Nothing else just yet. No other points here are picking up. There's something over there. No. Oh, that looks like a cool place. Woohoo! Nothing around. Super high. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, alright, so this is where the data is stored. Which is great. It's a cave. Cobalt. There is that an R? Is that... The question is that a mineral or is that a container of some kind? That's a rock pile. What's in here? Copper. Take that. So we got that, that's great. metabolic agent. It's not going to be of any use to us. That's the exit. Good stuff. Alright, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to finish up there for this evening, I think. We have gotten quite a ways. Let's delete this one. I'm going to save that one. There we go. So there we go. That's it. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate it. Tonight was an absolute banger, and I had a really good time. I hope you guys did as well. So thank you for joining me. Ferns, thank you so much for the raid as well, and for everyone that's been tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We will be live again tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That'll be in about 21 hours time, if that gives you a better idea of when we'll be live next. We're going to be diving into some more ESO Necrom content with our Arcanist. First up, we're going to open up a whole pile of crates, crown crates that we've got, which is going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to have a great time with it. And that is it. But I will be uploading this onto YouTube and as a Twitch VOD as well, if you guys are wanting to go back and revisit it as well. But that is it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you all on the next one. Take care for now. Bye.